So, once again, welcome, Ellie. It's a pleasure of mine. It's nice to see you. Awesome. So, Ellie, today we have a review for the next quiz, right? It will be tomorrow. Quiz number 3. And on Monday, we'll be having the final test. So, please take advantage of the weekend to study a lot for the final exam, please. Let me check who's coming. J. Guerrero. Okay, okay, I'm going to share my screen. Is this one. How was your day, Sophie?
Fine.
What do you do?
Play basketball and do my homework.
Okay, do you study, right?
Yes.
At high school.
Yes.
Okay, awesome, Sophie. Thank you so much. I'm sorry for asking and was curious about it. So let's start. I don't know what happened with the rest of the class. So welcome. Review quiz number 3. Let's start. So first of all, we're going to start reviewing present simple. So let's check the uses, the structure, some examples, and keywords. So we use, I'm sorry, I waiting for my students now. We use a present simple to talk about habits and routines, right? So we use subject, this is the structure. Subject plus base in verb form. For example, I get up at 7 a.m. This is a routine, right? And the other one is she wakes up at 6 a.m. As you notice here, we add s at the end of the verb, but that's a rule that we are going to check later on. And keywords are adverbs of frequency. For example, always, usually, every day. This means a routine, right? Or a habit. So far, so good, right? Ellie, thank you so much. Okay, Eduardo, no, what happened? Oh my gosh. Okay, the next one is general facts. The structure is the same. Subject plus verb in base form plus complement. For example, the sun rises in the east. This is something that is true. There's evidence to support it, right? The water boils at 100 Celsius degree. Okay, some keywords, never, sometimes, or often. Schedules and timetables. Do you know the meaning of schedules? Ellie.
No.
Okay, schedules mean horarios. And, okay, Henro, welcome. How are you
Thank you.
doing?
Good evening.
Good evening. So, Henrik, I was telling Ellie, hello, Joel, how are you doing? So, please remember, tomorrow will we have quiz number 3, right? So, right now we're having a review. And on Monday, we'll be having the final test. So, please take advantages of the weekend to study for the final test. So, we were talking about present simple, the uses. We use present simple with habits and routines, right? For example, I wake up at 7 a.m. She wakes up at 6 a.m. And there's some keywords like always, usually, every day. These are adverbs of frequency, right? Another use is general facts. The sun rises in the east. The water boils at 100 Celsius degree. This is something that is true. There's evidence to support it, right? And some keywords are never, sometimes, and often. Then we have a schedule for schedules and timetables. So, Henrik and Joel, do you know the meaning of a schedule?
Horarios.
Horarios, thank you so much. And timetables. No? It's similar to the schedules, but in this case, it's the schedules that, for example, the train or the buses uses. I mean, the trains leave at 7 a.m. That's the timetable. The schedule for this kind of way of transport. For example, the train leaves at 8 p.m. The class started at 9 a.m. And some keywords are, for example, on Mondays at 5 p.m. This is a schedule, right? Negative forms, we have affirmative forms, right? Subject plus verb in base form plus complement. That's easy. For the negative form, we need a subject, and here we have to use two possible auxiliaries, right? Do and does, plus not, plus verb in base form. When we use do, Joel, the auxiliary do you remember?
El auxiliary de do. When pronoun used, yeah.
When we use do, which person? Which
Yeah.
personal pronoun?
Use one. You, I,
I,
we, they.
they. Awesome. And when we use does?
He, she, it.
Awesome, Joel. Thank you so much. Easy, right? It is clear, guys. So far, so good. That's easy. Well done. Now, for question or interrogative form, we have to use as well do and does. But we started the sentences with the auxiliary. So, for example, okay, I missed example in negative form, so sorry. So, I don't like or I don't like coffee. I do not or I don't like. Both are possible and correct. He does not or he doesn't play football. And so keywords are never and rarely. And for the interrogative form, we have do you like pizza or does she play tennis? And some keywords are how often, what, or where. So far so good, right? This is just a review. This is an easy topic. So let's continue. As you know, when we talk about present simple, there's an special rule for the third person. Is meaning he, she, and it. So if the sentences use this person, we have to add at the end of the verb an s, es, or e, eis, eies. Okay, let's check. Most of the verb just add s, right? For example, play, you just add x at the end. Read, just add s at the end, right? Verbs. Okay, this could be the most difficult one because you need to learn, memorize many different endings. So, it's the verb ending in ch, sh, ss, x, or o. We have to add es. For example, watch ending in cs, we add yes, watches. Go ending in o, we add yes, goes. Fix ending in x, we add ex. Right? So far, so good. Easy. Okay, let's continue. Now, verbs ending in consonant plus y, we change the y by I and add es. So let's check. Study ending in y and before the y a consonant, right? D. So studies. Try ending in y and before the y there is a consonant, so we change the y for e and add for I and add es. Tries. So notice here in play, before the y there is a vowel. So we just have to add an S. So be careful with that. And finally, the verbs ending in vowel plus Y, just add S. Play, plays. Enjoy, enjoys. So you change the Y is before the Y, there is a consonant. Just in that case. It is clear. Henrock, Joel, Eliana, please see. Yes, of course. Okay. Thank you so
Yes.
much. Thank you for asking. Let's continue. Thank you for asking. So now, practice. Let's practice a little bit. Eliana, write the correct third person singular form of the verb in parentheses. So, could you help us with the first one? Eli, please.
He watches TV every evening.
Awesome. Thank you. Good job. Number two, Henrock, please.
My brother studies English at school.
Good job. Well done. Joel, please. Number next. Number three.
The baby cries when he's hungry.
Well done. Awesome. Ellie, your turn again, please. John
John goes to the gym on Mondays.
goes. Okay, but awesome. Well done. Thank you so much. Henry, please, the teacher.
The teacher fixes the mistakes.
Awesome. You're on fire. Joel, next one, please.
Um, my dad uh, enjoys reading
And
books.
enjoys. Well done. Ellie, please. Sarah.
Sarah plays the piano very well.
Awesome. And the last one, Henry, please.
He tries to finish his homework before dinner.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So, do you have any question about present simple? No. Thank you so much. Easy. You're so smart. Let's continue. Okay. Before to continue, allow me to take the attendance. I'm going to take a screenshot. So, if you want, you can smile for the photo. Okay, give me a moment, please. Okay, here, teacher. Here. But it's missing a lot of person. Oh my gosh. Missing Dylan, Sophie, Dylan, Sophie, Samir. Who else? Christina. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's continue. So now, let's review present continuous. Rules, structures, and examples. So, rules. When we use present continuous to talk about actions that are happening right now, the structure is subject plus verb to be. Verb, and at the end of the verb, we add ing. For example, she is reading a book now, right now, in this moment, right? Next one, temporary action, subject plus verb to be plus verb with ing. They are staying in a hotel this week. Future plans, arrangement. Okay, the same structure, subject plus verb to be plus verb with ing. We are meeting at 5 p.m. tomorrow. So, in this case, we can use present continuous for future, but just to near future for something that is going to happen soon, right? It is clear? Yes? Okay, thank you so much. Negative form, so easy, we use subject plus verb to be plus not plus verb with ing. So, for example, he is not or he isn't watching TV. Interrogative form or question form, we use verb to be. We start with the verb to be. Please be careful. Keep in mind, when we use verb to be, we don't need to use other auxiliary. For example, in this case, we don't use do or does. Be careful with that. We just use verb to be. So, question, we started with the verb to be, then the subject, and finally the verb with ing. For example, are you coming to the party? Okay, so be careful and avoid mixing verb to be with other auxiliaries. Okay, with do or does. Okay, let's continue. So far, so good, right? Do you have any question? Okay,
No.
thank you so much. Let's continue. So now, rules for adding ing. There's some special rules for some verbs. So, most of the verbs, you just add ing at the end, right? For example, play, playing, read, reading. Easy. But if the verb ending in e, we drop the e or we change the e, we drop, we delete that e and we add ing. For example, make, making, ride, riding, dance, dancing. It is clear. When the verbs ending in an e that you don't pronounce, you drop the e and you add ing. You have to be careful. It's just when the I we don't pronounce. For example, we don't say make, we say make. We don't pronounce the E. Written, no, write. We don't pronounce the E. Okay. Verbs ending in a vowel plus consonant, one syllable. We double the final consonant and add ing. For example, run, right? We had consonant, vowel, consonant. So we double the final consonant and add ing. Sit, consonant, vowel, consonant. So we double the final consonant and add ing. In this case, there's a special verb that is swim. When we say swimming, we have to double the final M. Swimming with double M. Be careful with that. Keep it in mind. Verbs ending in I, E. Change I-E to Y and add ing. For example, die, dying. Lie, lying. So if the verb ends in I-E, we change I-E to Y, right? And add ing. And the last one, verbs ending in Y, just add ing. Enjoy, enjoying. Study, studying, right? Easy. So far, so good. Do you have any question? Okay, no question. Thank you so much. Let's continue. So now, let's check. Okay, we already do this. Okay, practice. Choose the correct form. Select the correct form with ing for each verb. So, for example, Henrock, number 1, this one.
He's making a cake.
Okay, awesome, well done. Easy. What about you, Joel, please?
The dog is running in the park.
Oh,
The first.
okay, the first. Okay, thank you so much. Well done. Eliana, please, number 3.
We are lying on the beach.
Okay, we are lying on the beach. That's awesome. Well done. Henrik, please go ahead.
They are studying for the test.
Okay, that's correct. Awesome. Joel, next one, please.
Sorry, what case is
This one. He is
is join the first join
the
the mall.
first. Okay. Thank you so much. That's correct. Well done, Joel. Ellie, please. This one. I am.
I am writing a letter.
Okay. That's correct. Well done. Easy, right? The next one. Henrik, please.
The baby is crying because he's hungry. The first.
Okay. Thank you so much. That's correct. Well done. And the last one, Joel, please.
She is sitting on the chair. The second sitting on the
Okay.
chair.
Thank you so much. So, do you have any question about present continuous? Okay, thank you so much, Ellie. So, let's continue. Now, we're going to talk about present simple. Present simple, rules for present simple. Add ed to the verb for two base form verbs, right? For example, walk, walk, play, played, right? Verbs ending in e, just add d. So, love, love, dance, dance. Verb ending in consonant plus y. Change y to I and add ed. For example, cry, cries, study, studies. Excuse me, give me a moment, please. Okay, I'm sorry. So, one syllable verb ending in vowel plus consonant. Double the consonant and add ed. For example, stop, stopped with double P. Plan, planned with double N. And as you know, we have regular verbs that is just add ed. But we have some irregular verbs that change a lot. For example, go change to went and buy change to bought. I'm sorry. Let's continue. Let me check. Okay. So when we use it, we use past simple to talk about action that happened in the past but already finished, right? Or to talk about experiences, but all of that already finished. Some keywords are in a specific time where you say an age, for example, in 2025, right? Yesterday, last week, last year, something like that. In these cases, you use past simple. So let's practice. Complete the sentences, fill in the blank with the correct form of used to and the verb in parentheses. So, Henry, please. Okay, I'm sorry, let me explain something before to continue. Used to mean solía. So, you have to decide if you use used to, and when you used to, the verb is in present form. So, if you used to, let the verb in present form. But if you decided to conjugate the verb, do it in past. So, Henry, please. I'm sorry, go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
I used to play video games every day when I was younger.
Okay, awesome. Number two, Ellie.
She used to live in a small town before moving to the city.
Awesome. So remember, Henry, when you use used to, the verb stay the same in present. Okay, Henry, the third one.
My grandfather used to work as the teacher before he retired.
Okay, awesome. Joel, please. We.
Uh, we used to don't eat fast food when we were kids.
Okay, and the last one, Sophie, be careful with this is a question.
Uy, we used to, no, ¿cómo sería?
Used
We
to
used
you,
to,
used to,
ah, yeah. Used
is
to
the
you
question.
watch cartoons when you were little.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's continue. So, do you have any question about past simple? No question. Okay, let me continue. Okay, okay, there's another explanation. So, past continuous, I'm sorry. Now we move to past continuous. Uses action in progress and a specific time in the past. Something is happening in the past or happened in the past, but at a specific time. For example, at 8 p.m., I was watching TV. The structure, subject plus verb to be in past, was or were, right? Plus verb with ing. Two actions happening at the same time in the past, right? Subject plus was or were plus verb to be with ing. So she was cooking while he was studying. Two actions happening at the same time, right? Interrupted action, long action, short action in the past. So let's check the example. I was walking home when it started to rain. So what do you think is the long action here? Was walking or started to rain?
Was walking.
Was walking, right? So there's two actions. An action that was happening and another action that interrupt that action. So for example, I was walking home when it started to rain. Started to rain is something that happened. That happened but finished, right? This can be one of the most difficult uses of past continuous, but no worries. Anyway, it's easy. Describing a past scene. The birds were singing and the sun was shining. So you're describing something that happened in the past. Polite or uncertain past action. I was hoping you could help me, right? So keep in mind, you use subject plus verb to be in past, was or were, plus verb plus ing. So, for example, Ellie, when you use were, with which personal pronouns?
Mm, You,
You, good.
we, they,
We, they,
yeah. I know.
okay, yes, for sure. That's all.
I
And
know.
was, when you use was,
I,
I,
it,
he,
she,
she,
he.
it. Awesome. Well done. Thank you so much. So far, do you have any question? Okay, let's continue. So let's practice a little bit. Complete the sentences. Fill in the gap with the correct form of the past progressive using was or were, plus the verb with ing. So, Joel, the first one, please.
Uh, at 10 p.m. last night, I was watching a movie.
Awesome. Well done. Great. What about you, Henrik? The next one, please.
They were playing soccer when it started to rain.
Okay. Look, notice, this is a long action and this is a short action. This was happening with this happened, right? This, the action that interrupt an action that was happening. Good job, Henry. Ellie, next one, please.
While we were studying, studying,
Study.
the power went out.
Okay. Thank you so much. Joel, please. My mom.
And my mom was uh, cooking dinner while my dad uh, was reading the newspaper.
Awesome. Two actions that happening at the same time. Well done, Joel. And the last one, Henrik, please.
The kids weren't sleeping when we got home.
Okay, awesome. Well done. As easy as that. You're on fire. Congratulations. Okay, now let's talk about present perfect. So, when we use present perfect for unfinished action, right? Action that started in the past but continues in the present. For example, she has lived here for 5 years. She started living here in the past, but she lives nowadays, right here. She continued living here. Awesome. Structure. Subject plus have or has, this is the auxiliary, plus past participle, right? So, Henrik, when we use have, with, with which pronouns?
With I, you, we, they.
Okay, awesome. And has,
He, she, it.
okay, you're on fire. Okay, well done. Thank you so much. So, life experiences, not a specific time. Remember, past simple, the time is specified. In present perfect, not a specific time. So, I have traveled to Japan. When? We don't know, right? Okay, recent action with present results for him. For example, he has just finished his homework. So remember, this just means acabó de. Él acabó de terminar su tarea. Okay. Repeated action in the past, up to now, hasta ahora. So we have visited the museum 3 times. So far, 3 times. But in the future, we can do it again, right? But so far, until now, we have visited 3 times. Okay. With time expression like ever, never, just, already, yet, for, and since. Have you ever eaten sushi? Haven't finished my homework yet. Okay, so far, do you have any question? Okay, thank you
Yeah,
so much.
I have a question.
For sure.
In the practice, when you learn the different times, yeah, I I I learned to the grammatical structure, but for my case, yeah, in occasion is difficult to different when, for example, the exercise say using the present perfect or the past simple or one combined two times. I was explaining is a not a tip or a specific recommendation about this case.
Yes. That's why we have to learn the uses. As you say, that kind of exercise is the most difficult one. It's easy when we are studying in present perfect and we just work exercises with present perfect. You know that you have to use present perfect. That's easy. But when we mix different verb tenses, it gets harder. That's why you need to know the uses of each verb tense. And you need to understand the context of the history. In these cases, that kind of exercises, you need a complete context. You need a kind of history to know what's happening. Is this something that started in the past and continued with the present, or it was two actions happening at the same time, or it is a routine or a habit, something like that. So you need to learn all these uses for that. The recommendation is study a lot the uses of each verb tense. Okay, Joel.
Okay,
I know
thank you.
it is difficult. It is a lot of things to learn, but it's the only way. Let's continue. So now, for example, let's practice. This is just present perfect. So, Joel, could you help us with the first one, please?
Sorry. She um mm, she has
He had.
visited France 3 times.
Okay, awesome. Awesome, well done. Next one. Ellie, please.
I have never seen a lion in a real life.
Could you repeat that, please?
I have
I have
seen
I have never seen a lion in the real life. Awesome, Ellie. Thank you so much. Henrock, number 3, please.
They have just finished their work.
Okay, well done. Awesome. Joel, please, the next one. My parents.
My parents have lived in this house since 2005.
Okay, since. Since. Okay, thank you so much. Well done. You're right. Ellie, the next one.
we haven't
Eaten.
eaten lunch yet.
Thank you so much, Ellie. Well done. Henrock, this one. A question.
Have you ever ridden a horse?
Okay, that's awesome. Joel, the next one, please.
He has already
He
watched
has
that movie.
already watched that movie. Awesome. Well done. And the last one, please, Ellie.
The teacher has given
Given. Good job.
given us a lot of homework this week.
Okay, well done, Ellie. So let's continue. Sorry. Gosh. Now, let's talk about past perfect. So, when we use past perfect, action before another action in the past. For example, I had finished my homework before my friends arrived. So, notice this is in past simple, right? But before this happened, I had finished my homework. So here we have two action in the past, but one of these action was happened first. The action that happened first, we use past perfect. And for past perfect, the structure is subject plus auxiliary had. For all of the pronouns and subject, we always use had. Plus past participle, right? That's easy. Action before a specific time in the past. For example, by 10 p.m., she had gone to bed. So before 10 p.m., this happened. She had gone to bed, right? Causes an effect in the past. He was tired because he had worked all day. Report speech. Have you started report speech? Not yet, right? Okay, no worries. She said she had never been to Paris before, so no worries about report speech. It won't be evaluated, so no worries. And real and hypothetical past situation. This is third conditional. Have you started third conditional? I think so. So if I have a study, I would have passed the test, right? We use past perfect. Do you have any questions so far? Okay, let's continue. Thank you so much. So let's practice. Fill in the blanks with the correct form of the past perfect. Had, past participle. So what about you, Ellie?
when we arrived at the cinema, the movie had already started.
Awesome, Ellie, well done. Henry, please, the next one.
She was sad because she had failed the exam.
Failed, okay. The exam. Awesome, good job. Thank you so much. Joel, could you help us with the next one?
I have had, I have never seen such a beautiful sunset before.
Okay, thank you so much. Well done. Ellie, next one.
By the time he got home, his family had eaten dinner.
Awesome, well done. You remember Eden. Well done, awesome. Now, Henry, please.
We had not finished the project before the deadline.
Okay, well done. Joel, please.
They have traveled to 3 countries before they moved to Spain.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Ellie, once again, please.
I was late because I had for forgot.
Forgotten.
Ah,
Forgotten.
I had forgotten my case at home.
Keys. Keys. Okay, thank you so much, Ellie. And the last one, Henry, please.
He told me that he had not visited London before.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So, do you have any question about past perfect? No, okay, that's great. Let's continue. Okay. Now, here there's a short story in which we mix present simple with present continuous. So, Joel, would you like to try this, please?
Present simple and present continuous. Every day my sister wake up at 7 a.m. and go to the school. Right now, she sits in the classroom and listen to the teacher. She usually study hard, but today she not pay much attention because she think about her weekend plans.
Okay, thank you so much. So the idea now is that you have to conjugate
Usually
it, this verb in the correct verb tense. So what about this?
in this case is woke up.
Wakes with S, right? Because it's present simple and third person, my sister.
Wait,
And then next, wake up.
is present. So yeah.
And here,
And goes
goes with yes, good job, to school. Right now, she,
she
something that happened right now at the moment of speaking.
she's sitting in the
It's
class
sitting. Awesome. Well done, Joel. In the classroom. And
and listening to the teacher.
listening to the teacher. Awesome. She usually
She usually studies hard.
studies hard. But today,
She don't pay pays paying so much. She
is not paying
She
much
doesn't
attention
pay much attention
because she
because she think about her weekend plans.
thinks with us. Okay. Thank you so much. It was so hard. Joel. It was so hard. Okay.
More or less, maybe it's a focus for the part, but I can do it.
Okay, you did it well. This is just practice and practice. And to identify the keywords, for example, wake ups, that's a routine or habit. Right now, something that's happening at the moment of speaking, right? Usually, that's a routine, something like that. You need to identify that kind of words that give you a clue. So let's continue. Now, Number 2, Eli. Past simple and present perfect. Sorry.
I always I, I always love I always love reading books when I was a child. I a ver, I had no.
Okay, let's do it again. Past simple or present perfect. I have always loved reading books, right? When I was a child. That's correct. Now,
Sí.
here,
I have.
I
have read every night before bed.
have read. Remember the past of read is red.
Read.
Okay,
Sí.
like the color, red. Okay, last year I discovered a new favorite author.
I discovered a new favorite author and science. Then I have read.
Okay. Good.
Está bien.
Yes, for sure. But since, science, no, since, please. Since, all of
Since.
you, since.
Then
I have read
I have
also.
read 3 of her books. Have you ever read
Okay, awesome.
anything by her?
Awesome, well done. So, the clue here is since. Desde ese momento, yo he leído 3 libros de ese autor. Here, last year is mean past simple, right? Always, we use always with present perfect. Okay, well done. You did it well. Thank you so much. Next one. Present continuous and past continuous. Henry, please go ahead.
Right now, right now, I am sitting in my room and writing an email.
Okay, awesome.
Earlier today, while I was walking to school,
Well done.
it was starting to rain. No, it
It started actually.
starts. It started to rain. At the same time, my best friend is waiting for me at the bus stop.
Is in the past.
Sorry, yes. At the same time, my best friend was waiting for me at the bus stop, but I
Impossible here.
I am not seeing.
Use past simple here. I didn't see.
But I was not seeing him because I was listening to music.
Okay, that's correct. But I'm sorry, there's 2 verbs that we need to use past simple. So in this case, you just say, but I didn't see him. Pero no lo vi. Right? I didn't see him because I was listening to music. Thank you, Honrock. You did it well. That's awesome. And this is the last one. This mixes all the tenses. So let's try to do it together. So I'm going to read. Okay. Every morning, my dad, what do you think? This is a clue. Every morning, my dad.
I would think it's
Makes. This is present simple, right? But remember, third person, we add is at the end. So my dad makes coffee before he goes to work. Awesome. So far, so good. You did it well. Yesterday, this is a clue. While he drank his coffee, what do you think?
He was drinking. It's coffee.
He was drinking his coffee. Awesome. He passive.
Realize.
He realized, okay, that he
Forgotten.
He had forgotten
he had forgotten his phone
his phone.
at home. Good job, you too. Right now, this is a clue.
Talks.
He,
Talks.
at the
He's
moment of speaking, is talking to my mom on the phone because what do you think? This is present, right? At the moment, we are in the present. So this is
He needs.
he needs, present simple. He needs it for work. He
Never left his
He have
phone.
he has never left his phone at home before. This is an experiences, but in a specified time. Good job. You did it awesome. Well done, Alien Henro. Joel, what do you think? It was so hard. It was difficult.
In my
Kind
case,
of.
I need to review the use. I understand it's a key for the context. Yeah.
Of course, the two clues are you need to know the uses of each verb tense, right? And you need to identify the keywords. For example, every morning is a routine, right? Yesterday is mean in the past. Something happened in the past. Then, right now, at the moment of speaking, right? That kind of word help you to identify the verb tense. So, thank you so much. You did it awesome. Let me check. Is there only another exercise? Okay, this is what we did. Okay, this is the last topic before leave. Somebody, anybody, nobody. Somebody used in a positive sentences with offer or request. For example, somebody is at the door. Can somebody help me? Anybody. Use in question and negative sentences. Is anybody here? I didn't see anybody in the park. I'm nobody. Using negative meaning sentence without not. Nobody called me yesterday. Nobody knows the answer. So let's do this easier. Somebody and anybody means alguien, right? And we use anybody for question or negative sentences, and somebody for affirmative sentences. And nobody means nadie. And when we use nobody, we don't need to use not. Okay? So, time is over. So, remember, tomorrow will we have the quiz number 3. So, if you have the opportunity tomorrow to review a little bit, do it, please. I hope this review helped you to refresh some topics. So, for now, good luck, break a leg. Do you know the expression break a leg? You use break a leg when you want to wish good luck to someone. Cuando le quieren desear suerte a alguien, ustedes le dicen break a leg. Que lo hagas muy bien, que te vaya muy bien. So, guys, thank you for coming. See you tomorrow. Remember to be in time. Bye-bye. Good night.
Bye. Good night.
Bye, Joel. Thank you for
Take
asking.
care.
Bye, Ellie. Bye, Henrik. Good night.